This is the first time that a dog, a baby boy with an English accent, an alcoholic, and Captain Kirk have all hosted the Oscars at the exact same time. Now, when talking about the different sections of Oscar awards, I thought it'd be kind of nice to bring in some special guests who are experts in the different fields that we'll be talking about, just to give a new perspective on the different awards. So for the first section, which includes the Sound, Visual, and Writing Awards, please join me in welcoming Craig Ferguson, intern to Roger Ebert, and winner of the 2009 MTV Best Kiss Award. Alright, thank you for being here today. Weirdly enough, costume design, going to Anna Karenina, and so, what thoughts?
It's actually pronounced Anna Karenina.
See, I assumed it was Anna Karenina.
No, it's Anna Karenina.
So you're saying it's Anna Karenina?
No, John.
Okay.
With Russian
I
feeling.
don't understand what.
Karenina.
Okay, we're gonna move on because clearly you're not getting what I'm trying to communicate here. Last thing I really wanted to talk about with you, I know you're super busy, the writing. Best original screenplay going to Django Unchained. I mean, thoughts?
Well, I think when you write 14 different stories and put them all in the same movie, it really increases your chances of winning best screenplay. 14 to 1.
Sure, I mean, I guess the thing that pops into my mind is props to a writer who can, A, write a 5-minute long scene about KKK members adjusting their masks, and it's actually still interesting. And I guess it really was a good thing that Quentin Tarantino's autocorrect kept correcting the word Niagara. I mean, yeah, okay. Alright, well, thank you so much for being here today. We do appreciate you taking time out of your busy kissing schedule to come down here and talk about the Esoteric Awards. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you, John.
Now, the next section contains the short films, the animated feature films, and the documentaries, as well as the foreign films. And you know what? We're actually just not even going to cover these because no one really is.
So I'm Sam, and I am just so excited to be here because we have...
Our next guest is an expert in the field of directing and cinematography. He's actually directed his own short film, Love Notes, and he's one of the biggest goobers I know. Please welcome Ryan Shear. Yeah, hey, thanks for being here, Ryan.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so we're going to be talking about 3 big categories in the Oscars. First, music. I mean, honestly, it was a no-brainer for me for original song. I mean, Adele killed it, don't you think?
She did. Fire to the Rain was the... Fire to the Rain! It's just an excellent song.
It was Skyfall.
Skyfall, that's right. The Skyfall! Excellent song. I really enjoyed that.
Everything else pretty much in this category was Life of Pi. I mean, they got the best soundtrack, best cinematography. Ang Lee killed it with his best director speech, thanking the movie god, which, I mean, pretty much solidified in my mind, at least, that there really is a god for everything in Chinese culture.
That's true. You know, they got a couch, they got space shuttles, and toast, and pretty much everything.
Exactly. And what are your thoughts about the whole, you know, them winning the most awards overall in the Oscars, especially the cinematography award?
I thought they deserved it. I mean, there was many aspects of this film that were so good. I thought they really nailed it in the one aspect was, well, what do you think was the best?
Honestly, I mean, overall, it was generally very, well, my favorite part. Well, you're the expert in this. I mean, you saw it. What are your thoughts on it?
To say I saw it, I mean, I saw part of a trailer. It was, but I hit the skip ad button. So I could see the kitten video. But from what I saw, I was actually surprised that I won because I was pretty disappointed in it.
Why was that? I mean,
well, it's just such a misleading title, The Life of Pi. I'm expecting a movie about pie.
Understandable, I guess.
I mean, I want to be there seeing a film about delicious culinary delectables.
Yeah.
I want to be able to go to the opening night and be served pie or get a coupon to go buy pie or pie recipes or pie tins or something.
I mean, I guess if you went under that impression, that could be pretty disappointing.
It was.
Yeah.
I was disappointed.
Well, thanks so much for giving us your valuable input on these, I think, very important categories in the Oscars. So, yeah, Ryan Shear, everyone. Now for our fourth segment, covering both the best supporting actors and actresses as well as the main actors and actresses, I have a special guest. A guest who sits and watches TV for 10 hours every day and claims to know everything that there is to know about every single hot male actor known to man. Please welcome Molly Shatner. Thank you for being here today, Molly. First off, what are your thoughts on, main actor and supporting role, Christoph Waltz? I mean, that came out of nowhere as far as I'm thinking.
Well, I think he did fantastic in Lincoln. Really, he was just phenomenal, just straight on the whole time.
Okay. He was actually into Django Unchained, but that's okay. We'll move on. Best actress in a supporting role, Anne Hathaway. I kind of figured that was going to happen, but I mean, what were you thinking when you were watching the Oscars?
I think she did an amazing job in Les Mis. She was just beautiful the whole time, the way that she was dressed, the way that she did her hair. I mean, she was absolutely flawless.
Okay, you know her head was shaved in the movie, right?
No, it wasn't.
Main actor, Daniel Day-Lewis. That was kind of a shoo-in, even though I wasn't personally a fan of him. But your thoughts on that, Molly?
Really, I think it was spot on with him. I mean, he really did a wonderful job perfecting that Indian accent. Like, he was right on the whole time.
Sorry, did you say Indian accent?
Yeah.
Okay, well, on to the last person, Jennifer Lawrence, for her performance in Silver Linings Playbook. I personally, what were your thoughts, Molly?
I thought she did awful.
And finally, on to the fifth section, Best Picture, which was, of course, picked up by Argo and the many producers who produced the movie. I mean, Okay. First of all, Jennifer Lawrence did better in her movie playing a crazy person than you will ever do in anything you ever do, Molly. Jennifer Lawrence is amazing. I mean, I can't believe you thought she was bad. She tripped on her dress getting that Oscar, and she still walked up there with more grace than any of the other drunk artists, actors, actresses, directors, anyone else. So, 1, Jennifer Lawrence is awesome. 2, Jennifer Lawrence, you can still be my Valentine next year if you want. Like, I'm still open to that. So, just so you know.
Just the most beautiful cinematography that I've seen in an animated short.
Sam.
I really am glad that they chose to do it in black and white.
Sam.
It takes away from that
Sam.
stereotypical 3D.
Sam, no one